So what is going on, guys? My name is Brassby and welcome to Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. I've been wanting to actually start this game for a little bit, which is why I did the poll. This game has won the poll, if you're seeing this video. I will be playing the other two games at a later date, but this is one of the games I wanted to start. So we're going to be running through this game, plus the, Jak 2 and Jak 3. I'm not going to play Jak X because personally I don't like that game, and a racing game just isn't a proper conclusion to the series. Either way, let's okay, I forget that let me just check my options real quick. So I love this game. I grew up playing this game, especially even its, you know, PS2 counterpart. I genuinely love this game with all my heart. It is one of my favorite games out there. Jak 3 is my favorite in the trilogy, but I do love this game, so I know a lot about it. So we are going to be doing a 100% playthrough, like as you can see right up here, and I guess I started this and never finished it, but we're going to go ahead and do this.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness Eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of Green Eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts in Eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me. Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep
Bro
yapping
said keep
because in my
yapping.
professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Alright, here we are at
Until you find all 4 power cells
Geyser
on this
Rock.
island.
And
This
here we
device
are.
is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you
We've
advice
set
at
check.
any time during your quest.
Yep. We've set check. Okay. Why is the camera is hold up. Camera's inverted. I don't like that. Game options. I forgot about that. The camera's always inverted. Never mind. Let's just go. Let's just go. Okay. So, Jak and Daxter. It is a 3D platformer.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
Yep.
Collect
We gotta
enough of
collect them.
And some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yep. Okay, and so it was created a little bit after Crash Bandicoot. It's by the creators of Crash Bandicoot, Naughty Dog, the people that also made The Last of Us. And I hope they make a Jak 4 at some point. I don't know if they ever will. Bro, this camera.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
And every single time you do this, there's a little dancing animation. It's pretty cool. So the first game is more of a collectathon, while the other ones are more of a
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to
Just
each
make
area
sure.
to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
Yeah, so it was created with the goal of no loading screens, which they pretty much achieved through all 3 of the games. There's not a single loading screen, which I think to this day is literally probably one of the only games that does not have loading screens. Like, yeah, PS5 has games like that, but it's like the loading, they still have loading time. And, you know, even though it's non-existent nowadays, it's still, you know, there. But either way, this game for PS2 was revolutionary in my opinion,
Wow!
and I love it.
Scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Yep. And that is what we will be doing.
Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Let's head down here real quick. Yeah, so we will be doing a 100% guide for anybody that doesn't know. I know how to get all of everything in this game. I can't guarantee a perfect run though. I can't guarantee that I will not die. Because I am playing this on PlayStation.
Each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Yes, thank you, Samos, for that insightful information. Alright, now we have this, so we'll get an extra life. For me, in my opinion, these ports, while good, are not perfect. You definitely have to, there's a learning curve with the control scheme compared to, I think the best version is, version that it came out on, which is the PlayStation 2.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling blue eco through your body.
So this is the basic tutorial. I already know what to do, obviously, but this is for you guys. So in case you haven't ever.
Blue eco vent, more concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Yep. In case you haven't ever played these games, which I don't know, it seems like it is a pretty obscure series, but I wanted to bring light to it because this is honestly just an amazing game. Honestly, like, this game's really good. Jak 2 is alright. I think Jak 2 is my least favorite. I think it's the weakest of the trilogy, but it's not bad. It is definitely good. It is definitely fun. Let's see.
All kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
And these make little noises, which are really cool. Yeah, so Jak actually does have a defined moveset. So he can uppercut, he can do a punch, a spin. He can like spin punch. I think like spin. Oh. He can do a and then that if you do it fast enough. But that, like I said, because it's a port, sometimes it is a little unresponsive compared to the PlayStation 2 version, which I think had like perfect control.
Those little green balls of energy.
I've been collecting those, same as you.
Eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
Yeah, so if we have 50, basically if I were to get hit, it would cash in that 50 and I would still have my life. Okay, there we go. Just make sure we're jumping high enough. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I get everything in Geyser Rock so we can complete it.
Then jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Yep, there we go. Geyser Rock. That's all the ones in Geyser Rock. So we will make sure that every area that we go to, we're not going to leave the area until we have all the power cells and all of the like, you know, the stuff. Like, we are going to make sure this is a 100% guide. And this is actually also how you platinum this game, which I've already done. Obviously, I beat this game on before, so I already have the platinum for it, but still. Alright.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing.
Jak doesn't talk, by the way.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Okay, so We're actually not going to go to the beach first because there's something we need to do in one of the other areas. We can still go to the beach freely if we want to, but there's another area that we can get to, and we can reach more areas in the beach if we go to another area. So we're going to talk to Kira first.
You and I go cruising on
My first childhood crush, probably.
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple.
Yep.
Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Yeah, so that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna go to the Forbidden Jungle first, so we can open up the blue eco vent, because if we open up the blue eco vent, we can do more over at the beach area over there that you can see in the distance. So that's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna go to the jungle, especially since it isn't too hard. We could, and the thing I love about this game is you are free to do whichever one you want first. And while the beach is an easier area and we'll have an easier time getting everything there, it is still probably better for us to go to the jungle.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yeah, I know, Daxter. I'm getting annoyed because I've played the game before, so it's just like, hold on. Alright, let me talk to Mayor Man over here. The mayor.
No, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
All right, and we'll make sure we have enough to get that extra power cell that he wants to part with. Let's see. This is, I think, his Uncle Sam.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Yeah, so these are the favors. We're just activating these to make sure we can get more, because we're going to have to go out and explore anyway to get these favors going, especially since we're going to need to be going to the beach to, I'm going to try not to go too far into the beach over here, but... Gotta be careful going into the water. They don't like you going too far out. You get eaten by fish. I'm not even lying. You actually do get eaten by fish. Okay. And Jack does go a little slow. I am gonna say that, but just make sure I activate all these.
Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Okay, and Misty Island, we cannot yet access. We need to do another quest that is inside of... I hear that. Oh, there it is. Okay. We need to do another quest that is actually over at the Forbidden Jungle, so that's another reason we're heading there, so we can go ahead and unlock the boat to be able to get there, because you cannot access the boat just yet. Let's see. You are Bird Lady, right? Yeah.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Okay, and that will be for the beach area when we get there. Okay, sorry. And like I said, see, these vents aren't open yet, because we could get over there with our Precursor orbs, but because the vent isn't open yet, we're gonna have to go and open up that vent. Now this one actually is easy. I think he'll give you a power cell, literally just for, I think, hurting his cows. Let me see. Yeah, so if you hurt all these cows, I believe he'll give you a power cell for hurting the cows, because he's a freaking lazy farmer, you know? He doesn't like to... He needs rest, he is old,
That
I
lazy
understand it.
farmer owes us a power cell. Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, bring in the crops for... Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Yeah, see, there would have been a cutscene, but if you go ahead and do it early, you can just skip the cutscene entirely. Pretty easy, and it's on our way to the Forbidden Jungle, so let's go ahead and head over there, because, like I said, we can unlock the boat, and also get some stuff that we can access in the beach, because we're going to have to go to the beach, and then we're going to have to go to Misty Jungle last, to complete the whole first area of the game before we unlock the second. So... here we are. The Forbidden Jungle. And a lot of these, ow. Okay. Yeah, so now we finally have enemies that are going to be able to hurt us here, as you can see. And also make sure that we are collecting these, because these are, like I said, we could just do a full just run if we wanted to, but I want to do a 100% guide as well, because not that it's impossible to do, but for this game where it's a collectathon, we can do it. And Jak and Jak 3 are more of a streamlined, like, story-based game, so I'm not gonna worry about it on those games. But for this game, where it's a collectathon, kind of just based off your whatever you're doing, we'll do it. So I love the little sounds that they make. That's another reason I love this game. Like the little, like you can hear it. Like the little, just, I don't know, the unique sounds that it makes is just, now be careful around these boxes. Those boxes will actually hurt you. They have a dark eco in them. You want to be very careful with those. Yep, alright, hit that. And you can only destroy those boxes by doing the head slam move right here. So we have to get into that middle spring right there in order to open the eco vent, which is what we're gonna do. Ow! I didn't think I was gonna drop straight into it. Okay.
We scrounge enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
We have, Daxter, but patience. We need more in order to get another one.
What a weird-looking thing! I'll bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Okay. What we're gonna do here... Oh, I died. He said, and there was a power cell over there, because, I believe it's like, oh, near the... Near the fish that wants to eat you. Oh! Okay, let's not let that thing attack us. And, sorry, like I said, sorry if I sound a little tired or under the weather. It's because I was sick, a few days ago, so I'm just trying to get my energy up. So this is the guy that will give us the power cell, and I believe Misty. Okay, there we go. Access to Misty Island. He owns the boat. You heard the music there for a second, and it went pretty hard. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even know you could kill these fish. I don't think I've ever tried. Oh, it's because I'm not swimming. Okay, that's why. Yeah, if I'm swimming. You gotta watch out for those plant things as well. There we go. Like that. Let's go this way, cause yeah, and you can go underwater, but not for like long. I don't know what the point is really, but. And then get this power cell right here. They do have some that are just like literally sitting out in the open. You kind of have to hide and find them. There are 100 total in the game, plus a secret hidden one, so 101 technically. But I digress. And then that's the special event. Now we get over here, and this should give us enough power to get, yep, more Precursor orbs. Yep. And we get a ton of those orbs right there from doing that. And then you know you've accessed it because it doesn't sit flat like that anymore, so you can just do that. So now you can use this to jump up.
Let's get up on that machine and break the mirror diverting the Precursor beam.
I got you, Daxter. Daxter likes to tell you what to do a lot in this game, just so you know. He doesn't really pull his weight, but we love him. We love Daxter, bro. He is my favorite. He's another guy that just makes the game for me, bro. I hit you in the face. Like I said, because this is a platformer. Oh! I didn't expect to get jumped in here. Hold on. And I am right now. I'm just going around collecting the power, not power cells, orbs. There is an area. Like I said, there is an area that we'll have to get to. And since I know kind of what I'm doing, I can probably do it in a lot, probably like record time, to be honest with you. But yeah, I was about to say we're gonna have to slide in between there, right there. But we're good to go. We're chilling. Jump up here. And like I said, I love these games, man. So I know everything that happens with these games. And I actually played these games way before I even got into Sonic the Hedgehog. So before Sonic, there was Jak and Daxter. I love this series. I constantly advocate for this series, man. Naughty Dog, if you ever happen to watch this video, which I don't think you will, but who knows, please make a Jak 4. Please. Like, I just, like, the ending to Jak 3, I won't say anything because obviously we're going to play it. But it was good, but you know, there's still a lot of answers to be, I fell off. There's still a lot of answers to be, answered, or a lot of questions to be answered. I keep doing one jump there when I should be doing a double. I'm actually dumb. I'm sorry. Okay, 1, 2. There we go. Then you do that, and it diverts the eco beam. All right, and we'll do that on our way back.
All over the jungle must redirect the eco beam.
Yes.
Let's go fiddle with them.
Yeah, and so what we'll do is we'll
line up the beam by pointing it at the next tower.
Yeah, and so we'll go ahead and redirect this. And
hey, we can follow the beam to find the next tower.
Yeah, we will later, Daxter. Right now, we're gonna go ahead and move.
We need to charge you up with that blue stuff to get this open.
Yeah, you're right. Where can I get some blue eco? Probably down here, right? Oh, well, there's a whole vent over there. Hold up. If I can get onto that vent, bitch. Oh, an arena. Okay. Yeah, sometimes they like to put an arena in there. Like I said, I'm pretty good at the game. I'd like to say, at least. Let me make sure. Okay. Let me make sure there's no secrets here. Like I said, with these collectathon games, you never know. So there could always be a secret here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yep. Blue eco is definitely my favorite because you get to move at increased speed.
We need to get to the top of that tower.
Yep. And that'll open up the blue eco vent for us. I'm correct. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me make sure. Which way is the right way? I think that's the right way. So let's go this way first. We are gonna. This is gonna be more of an explorative. I don't even know if that's a freaking word, but you know what? We'll take it. This is gonna be more of an explorative series compared to my other playthroughs where I do more linear-based action. So this is going to be more explorative, and hopefully, if I can move quick enough, which I'm trying to right now, we can get these areas done. So, you know, so this depending on how long it takes, because some of these areas, it's like it might take forever, it might not, Oh yeah, and by the way, blue eco does destroy those boxes as well.
All right, you found all the scout flies in this area.
I did. You're all right. Look at that. He tried it. And I believe this takes us inside, right at the top. Yep. Okay, so there's a power cell here, so we can grab the free power cell. And then dip ourselves down inside the temple here. Because then we can open up the eco vent, which will let us go to the beach. I about said Emerald Coast, bro. I really about said Emerald Coast. I'm so dumb. Okay, so we gotta go this way.
Yeah, so we got a Precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us!
Yeah, see, Daxter likes to explain everything that happens in this game to you for some reason. I don't know why. Be like, yeah, you need blue eco, and I'm like, okay, I don't have any right now, but I'll get some. There's the eco vent right there. So all we have to do is run up here and hit that power cell, standing on the vent, and then boom. Now the vents are open, so this should open up.
Did you see that?
Any
blue eco vents have been activated all over the world.
Yep.
I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco vents as well.
I didn't mean to die. Okay, yeah. Jump up here. I was gonna say I was gonna use my my tips and tricks here, but actually I can still use my tips and tricks. Hold up. I need more blue eco. There we go. Yep. Look at that. You can just roll. Alright. And here we have our first, like, little boss here. And by defeating him, this will deactivate those, Dang it. I was gonna say, this will, deactivate those, these little, seedling things here. Ooh, okay, there we go. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for his... Let me not die. Because I'm actually doing a terrible job at that right now. Okay. And all you gotta do is you gotta hit him like 3 times. It's not too bad. If you just... Oh, I was gonna say, if you just bide your range, you won't get eaten. But here I am getting eaten. But you know what? It's alright. Oh my gosh, dude, I punched him!
Better you than me.
Dude, I shouldn't be struggling on this fight, but here I am. Look at that. I'm a master when it comes to this stuff. Oh, okay, so when they have the spikes out like that, you can't... Okay. Makes a lot of sense. Hold on. That's why I was getting hurt before. I was like, why am I getting hurt? I'm so dumb, dude. It's been so long since I've done this, this game. Okay, hit you. Hit you. There we go. Okay, yeah, easy. There we go. Now that I've figured it out. There we go. This should be the last time. There we go. Boom. And that should be the end. Correct? Yep. Okay. Now, do make sure you jump on him a few times, because if you do, he'll drop orbs like this. Then eventually he won't anymore. Okay, he's not doing it. Alright, now we'll get a power cell for our efforts. And I think that's everything in here. I may or may not be wrong, but this will take some... Yep, that was everything. Alright, cool. So now we have everything in the Forbidden Jungle, at least Precursor orb-wise. Now that we have the eco vents open, we can head down towards you, I think, the Fisherman. Right, let's see what we need. Connect the eco beams, which is on the way out. Open the locked temple door, yeah, and then that's the fish guy. Okay, yep. I know what we're doing. Alright. So the locked door is referring to over here. We need all the eco we can get. To open this and give us a secret power cell. Booyah, look at that. Alright, so that's that. And then we can go, while we're on our way over towards the Fisherman, we can get towards the eco beam, right? Oh, ouch. I'm getting leveled, bro. I need to be careful. I need to be careful. Like, I'm getting leveled everywhere I go. It's not fun. Okay, yeah. So now we use this. Look at that. Easy, and I think that's near the Fisherman.
Let's
So
go to the next tower and reconnect the beam there.
yeah, let me not die real quick. So, this sucks here, this mini game.
in the basket?
Nothing to talk about. Them monsters patrolling the ocean took a bite out of me fishing rig. And now they're gobbling up me catch.
No matter what I try, I can't seem to catch a single fish in this river.
Woo! Maybe it's your breath.
You think you can do better? Try scooping up river fish with a tiny net. I'll give you a power cell if you can catch 200 pounds of them critters. And then I'll let you and Shrimp here use my speedboat to get to Misty Island.
Yep.
To try the challenge.
So this will give us a power cell, and as well
Two
as
types of good fish to catch: 1 pound fishies and 5 pound fishies. Eh? If you miss 20 pounds of good fish, then I'm gonna take me net back from you. There are poisonous eels in this river. Catch even a one of them boogers, and you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Yep. So we gotta avoid those. Letting those go by is. So this one kind of sucks. I'm not. Yep. See, look.
Here comes a big one.
But the music is fire, though. I ain't gonna lie. If I remember correctly, though, these all have a certain path. Oh!
Don't miss one like that again.
I'm trying not. Like I said, this one sucks.
Steady, boy.
Ooh, 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 ooh! Hey, chill, chill, chill. Chill. I'm trying. What do you say, 20 pounds or 15?
Steady, boy.
You gotta let the eels go by. I am steady. I'm steadier than the steadiest steadier. That made no sense. Chill.
Here comes a big one.
I think the fisherman just kind of sucks at his job. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to do this on the first try, please. Ah! I told you. Look, it wasn't gonna happen. They go fast, man, and the control on this like fish thing is like kind of bad. But that's why I saved this for last along with the Eco Beam.
Steady, boy.
Steady, boy. Okay, haven't missed one yet. Let me lock in real quick, guys. Hold up. Bruh. Hold on. Okay, don't miss the big ones. We can miss the tiny ones, but the big ones, they cost you 5 on the miss scale, so try not to miss the big ones like that. Yep. Chill. Yeah, they should. Oh, never mind. They do change the order they come in. Oh! I about caught a poison eel.
Steady, boy.
Oh my gosh.
You did it!
Let's go! Alright, easy.
200 pounds of fish.
Easy. Second try.
Here's the power cell I promised. And you can use my boat at the village dock whenever you like.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, nice. Okay, I saved this for last because I thought this was gonna take me the whole video, but dang, I must be getting better in my old age, bro. Because I could. He loves laughing. He loves laughing up a storm. But you know what? He's enjoying himself, so I don't blame him. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's head back over this way because we need to redirect the Eco Beam, and that'll be Forbidden Jungle done in one video. Let me see. It's over here. Okay, yep. I never did. Did I even? I did. Okay, yeah, because I came out this way, didn't I? I have all the, Okay, and that's on our way out. The Forbidden Jungle. Yeah, so this will be, once we do this, we'll be able to check our progress, which is one last power cell, which is this one, connecting the eco beams, and we'll have everything here. And then we'll head over to the beach, I think in the next video, and that'll be everything done. I mean, he's very happy about that, and I'm glad. I remember as a kid, dude, I could not pass that for crap. I had to get my grandpa to do it for me, because my grandpa owned these games, and he gave them to me later after I got a PS2. But now, like, I can do it with a few tries, but I guess I've gotten way better than I thought I have. Ooh, hold up. Let me, grab these. Always gotta grab the eggs, you know what I'm saying? Gotta love that music, you know what I'm saying? Alright. And that should be, yep.
We should go tell that windbag of a mayor that he owes us big time for connecting the village energy beam.
Yep. He definitely does. That's another way you can go fast right there. Go fast! Let's see, that's 6. I think it was over there, was it not? I didn't mean to do that. Hold up. Like I said, the camera's inverted. I don't know why. It's very annoying.
Wow!
But
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
I'm trying. Hold up. I don't like getting in the water. Yeah, so I think those are the precursors, which is why it is called the Precursor Legacy. Well, sculpture of a precursor, not the precursors. But they're like, please give me your power cells. Something like that. Ow, that hurt my throat. They're like, give me a power cell, and I will give you
This
three
must
more.
be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle?
If you only knew, Daxter.
Wait, the earth who has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Yep, and we should have
For your
both,
gift,
right?
Another power cell is yours.
And we're gonna get these first because they're the most expensive, I believe. And never mind. Okay, we'll have to come back. Like I said, so we'll have to go to what is it? The beach. First, let's go talk to Mayor Man, and then we will head to Sentinel Beach. I believe it's called Sentinel Beach, right? I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. What's up?
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. The entire village will thank me. Boys, you have restored power to the village and guaranteed my re-election. And for that, my boy, you earned a power cell. So, you want to make a contribution? Good. A sizable one, I hope. Yeah. Oh, it is a sizable contribution. I just hope this power cell adequately represents my gratitude.
Booyah! How many more? Okay, so we only have 16. So, yeah, bring orbs to the uncle and then orbs to the oracle. Yep. See, and that's Forbidden Jungle done. So, now we have to head to the beach, which we will do in the next video. So if you guys did like this video of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy, please leave a like on the videos. It does help out a lot and lets me know that you guys are liking what I'm putting out, because I love this series, man. This is one of my childhood series, and I've been wanting to play it for a little bit, so I'm glad that you guys voted for this one, to be honest with you. Yeah, hey, if you're new around here, consider subscribing for more Jak and Daxter content, as well as Italia Horizon 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. I should be near done with that by now, or wrapping recording as this video might be coming out. And anything else I might be doing, like Sonic Superstars and whatnot. And I will see you all in the next video.